This is part 1 of decluttering my home to reduce my anxiety. Today we're starting with the craft table in my bedroom. So at the moment we have guests here from overseas, so we moved my craft table from the spare room into the bedroom, and well, it's kind of been a bit of a disaster because anytime I have anything loose, I just throw it on top of the craft table and say I'll deal with it later. This bag is a bag that's been hanging out in my room for about a week or two, and I've just been throwing odd things in there when I think that I want to get rid of them. And so today is all about sort of making my bed, tidying up my room a little bit, and at least looking at this side of the room where the table is so that I can reduce what's there. Most of it is clean clothes, put them away and kind of get that space tidied up. I've been saying to my hubby that I'll do it for a couple of days, and I'm only just getting around to it now. So one of the things I do when I declutter is I count what I'm getting rid of. So that's what I was doing here. I'm just basically getting rid of some old pajamas, some tracky pants of Kiki's. The pajamas still fit, but I'm not in love with them. That was a lanyard for work. We've got a few singlets that no longer fit Kiki. This top I got in Brazil. I absolutely love it, and I'm finding it hard to get rid of it, but it is short on me at the moment, which shows off my tummy, and I don't love it. These are some really comfy pajama pants. They've got puppies all over them. Another singlet of Kiki's. These pajama shorts are a bit too short, if you know what I mean. And well, I really like these ones. They're cute, but they're the same. So they're going as well. This is a Naps pajama top. I have no idea what the bottoms are that go with that. This is a ring container, and this is also another ring container, and there's about 7 or 8 rings inside it that I no longer wear. And inside this box there's another 2 chunky rings that I'm going to get rid of. This was a swim top that we got in Brazil for Kiki. Another top that's just too short and cuts me in half. I just really don't like it. And yesterday we tried some shorts on Kiki, these 3 pairs of shorts, and she said to me they're too tight. So they're going. That was a tea towel and a pair of leggings. And then finally a pair of shoes that are a bit too small for her. So that's 31 items already inside the bag that we're going to be getting rid of. Oh, this guest bag I got about a week ago when I went shopping. I love it. So it's not going out, it's going to the side. All right, I'm putting a note in the bag that says 31 because I count these to mark them off my declutter challenge. So a lot of the clothes that are on this table belong to Kiki, and I got to be honest with you, one of the things I find most difficult to get rid of is her clothes because I'm so sentimental. I made this little skirt for her, but it is time that it goes out because it's a bit small. I basically decided that if anything is a size 2, even some 3s, they're going. She wears a lot of size 4 at the moment, and they seem to fit her quite well, so I know that she'll be all right in them for the next sort of 6 months or so. I'm making a couple of piles on my bed at the moment. One is to put them away, one is to pass them on to someone else. I haven't really made anything in the way of, selling anything with piles yet, but I guess I'll make a rubbish pile. That's some paper going into the rubbish pile right now. I have some purge papers like the one I just showed you, the coloured one, because my sublimation printer was not working very well last week, so I was trying to make it work again. That was a dress that I got from my mother-in-law, and these are the undies that I picked up at Costco. I will tell you they are absolutely fantastic and I love them. I'm probably going to buy more. I just kept folding and folding the clothes. There was just pajamas, undies, my stuff, Marcus's stuff, just stuff everywhere. This little top I got from Marcus's mum when she came out, and I thought I might do a haul of the stuff that she brought for Kiki because it is so beautiful. It just deserves to be seen. But she brought so many dresses out, and honestly, Kiki looks so cute in them all. I did feel as though these clothes were never going to end though. And look, a whole heap of you told me that I should separate 10 minutes aside and then come back. But I got to tell you, this took me about an hour and a half, and I'm not joking. Kiki was in the shower and I left her in there for like half an hour because it gave me a bit of time to myself. These are all those bags from Woolies. I do collect them and put them in the kitchen normally, but for some reason they're all in my room along with like all the stuff that I took out. This was obviously some drawing stuff that I took out one day for Kiki to use at a restaurant or something, and then it's been hidden under all the clothes. So we did get through that. So anyway, what I was saying was that your 10-minute thing really isn't going to help me that much, guys, because it takes me 10 minutes just to fold a couple of shirts of Kiki's. I felt like it was going to go on forever. I really did spend about an hour and a half on this, but it was worth it because it actually looks pretty good right now. You can tell me what you think when we get to the end. But these were all clothes that I bought off Temu. I had tried them on and then just thrown them on the table as well. So now I'm just folding them to put them inside the wardrobe and putting Kiki's pajamas away. And honestly, there was just stuff on the floor. There was stuff everywhere. Lots of receipts. You'll find out along the way of this journey that I collect receipts and keep them all for tax purposes. So they are everywhere, and I do have a home for them, but I often just don't put them in the home and they go flying around the room, and it just takes me forever to get everything sorted. So yeah, through all this time, Kiki was in the shower, and I did leave her there because I thought that it was better than her being on the bed, jumping up and down, ruining my piles. But she has been fantastic as well. Yes, that was the sniff test just to make sure they were clean. Oh gosh, how embarrassing. But anyway, we're going to get through this, guys. I found a hat there that Marcus has been looking for weeks. So that was a good thing. And then these are his shirts. I did have a pile on the side of my table there because with him having his clothes in this room at the moment, you know, we didn't really have anywhere to put them. You see, normally Marcus and I don't share a wardrobe. He uses one that's been in the room where his mum's been staying. So he couldn't go in there every day to get things out. So they've just accumulated on the table. This little vacuum cleaner came from Temu, and I got to tell you, it's one of the best things I got from them. It's vacuuming up all of the glitter that I had on my table. Thankfully, there was a plastic bag over the top of the chopping board, and that meant that the glitter was not getting on any of the clothes and things like that. But I did have to clean it off. I was worried it was all going to go on the floor, but we were safe. So at this point, I was just trying to tidy up the little bits and pieces that are my craft section. So those boxes you can see at the back are all craft things. That's a computer thingy. I was putting it away. My iPad, I found my iPad there, so that was a good thing. And I just packed away some cups that I had started making before my family came out from Brazil. But finally, you know, we haven't finished them yet, but I will get to them eventually. The stuff in the corner that you can see is all to do with like books and prizes and things like that. I do have to go through it, but that will be another day. This was sort of more about me being able to wake up in the morning, look at the table and think, okay, well, at least it's not piled up really high. It helped to have the bed behind me where I could just sort of stack up the clothes, because I did, move them around quite a bit. The thing I found the hardest, I got sweaty, that's why the deodorant went on, but the thing I found the hardest was that I would leave the room to put something away in another room, and then I'd be stuck in the other room cleaning something new in there as well. It just felt like it went on forever. But this is what it ended up looking like, and I am pretty proud of it in the end. Let me know what you think and keep up the support, please.